I'm Jasmine, this is Moxie Points, and today we're going to look at Shinee's fourth album entitled Odd. Shinee is a pop quintet formed by SM Entertainment that debuted in 2008. It's been over a year and a half since their last release, Everybody, and between then and now, a lot has gone down with their company. With the departure of Jessica from Girls' Generation in 2014, FX promoting as 4, and the rumors of Sully not so secretly wanting to leave the group, the lawsuits from former XO members against SM Entertainment, TVXQ down to only 2 members, Super Junior hasn't been 13 members for years, and XO currently has 10? Honestly, by the time I upload this, that can change. I don't know. Who can keep up? And with the addition of SM Entertainment's newest group, Red Velvet, debuting a new member, there have been all sorts of lineup changes. Actually, aside from Beat Burger, which I know little to nothing about, Shinee is the only group currently on SM's roster with all of its original members and no rumors of departure. So, Shinee fans have been waiting for over a year and a half for new music from the group. And they've been waiting for about a year for something from SM Entertainment that didn't resemble a Swan song. So, how'd they do? I've seen multiple comments from Shinee fans who feel like SM let the boys down promotion-wise, and that they should come back with more boom-bass, but I disagree. I think this album shows a more low-key side to the group that's apparent as soon as the album starts. The previous album actually started with the word "whoa" and the symphony of electronic music. Whoa! Then, in the video, they're brought to life with this electronic charge to start the song. In contrast, Odd starts with soft strings and Key personally relaying a message.
My eyes were looking for you, so I found you. Well, I know you're there. Show me your eyes, don't hide.
Lyrics-wise, it isn't uncommon for Shinee to have a song about love with a strange way of relaying that message. This time, the lyrics, penned by Jung-hun, tells about someone whose eyes are so uniquely captivating they can't be ignored. Although for all the compliments to give someone's eyes, I don't think Odd has ever been considered flattering. The song makes up for it by carrying the eyes motif to everyone. His eyes are on her, she steals all the attention of everyone in the place, so all eyes are on her, her eyes themselves are garnering attention. There's also good use of the references to movies in the second verse, as they describe the pursuit of finding out more about this girl as a thriller, and the girl herself as a scene stealer.
반전 있는 thriller 같아 scene stealer 같이 있으면 피해 다들 널 피한 이유 질투시기 같은 거니까 외로워 마.
And we haven't even talked about the music yet. Again, Shinee takes advantage of their change in tone from their last album by embracing this new slower song. The harmonies are great as Jung-hoon's slow rings out during the chorus. I think the rap verses are nicely integrated as well. The song itself doesn't really call for a rap verse, so I think the lower rap towards the first half of the song works well. Instead of building to a rap verse on the bridge, they just add a few more hi-hat hits in the verse. The next song, Lovesick, seen as a continuation of their debut song, Replay, flashes forward from the boys pining over the girl to being in a relationship with her. The boys reminisce over the early years of the relationship and talk of how they still can't get enough now. I think melodically the verses work better than the chorus, especially as a continuation from Replay. I remember around the time Shinee debuted and I was constantly replaying Replay because of its slick beat and the fun back and forth of the vocals. Replay had one person sing the lead, followed by the other members chiming it behind them. The give and take was smooth, but on Lovesick, they just hit the song and the chorus keeps going. And then someone talks, and the song hits again. Which I don't enjoy as much as Replay. Although I suppose it works as a more declarative statement, when you describe yourself as a secure man and sing to your lady, I guess it makes more sense to have a punchier chorus than the shy confession of a teenage boy trying to tell a girl she's pretty. Billboard.com's review of the album Odd compares View's beat to the work of Disclosure, but I think the slow synth build-up reminds me more of Ellie Goulding's Lights, or Clean Bandit's Rather Be. All 3 songs swell to an infectious chorus, with Shinee bringing in some house beats. Unintentionally, all 3 songs have some odd lyrics.
Had a heart then, but the queen has been overthrown. We different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the battery.
차원 이상의 기적의 뷰 달콤히 찍어문 빛이 퐁듀 보이기 시작하는 색도.
But Chinese lyrics are vague enough to be about embracing life, or love, or sex, or nearly anything else you want to read into it. Picking up the pace is romance, which mixes some 1950s doo-wop scatting with funky 1970s style guitar riffs. Lyrics-wise, it's pretty straightforward and not as romantic as the title would suggest. The false end is unnecessary, but does highlight one of the best aspects of the song, voice harmonies. The vocals fit for summer, and the muffled sound does make it sound like the song's underwater at one point, which completely fits how we were introduced to the song in the teaser. Trigger has the weirdest melodies on the album. Trigger switches to a much darker sound, and the lyrics are darker as well, with the gun imagery used to signify the end of a relationship. The odd melody I described earlier works in providing a sense of unease leading up to the chorus, similar to when a Dutch angle is used in film. You know something's a little off, but you aren't sure what it is yet, and the song switches nicely from its R&B influenced tones to its hip-hop beat. Although I would have liked to hear more of the latter. Speaking of sweet R&B sounds, the next two songs are ballads, both of which are about breakups to balance out the dance and hip-hop elements earlier on the album. Farewell My Love and An Ode to You. You remember how I said it's been over a year and a half without music from Shinee? That's not necessarily true. Between Everybody and Odd, we've seen Key make music as half a pop duo to Heart. Then Taemin had his solo album release, Ace, followed by Jonghyun's solo, Bass. So we've gotten official releases from 3/5 of the group, but people are still upset that we didn't hear a solo album from Onyu. And rap god Minho, but we'll get to him later. Plus he's got acting gigs to keep the fans happy. That's why it's so nice to hear Onyu's voice up front at the start of An Ode to You, and utilize well throughout, as well as some nice vocal parts from Minho.
밤하늘 가득히 울려 너만이 들을 수 있는 목소리로 나지막히 불러.
That's something I always liked about Shinee. They have distinct voice styles, so the song doesn't end up sounding like one person sang the entire thing, even though there are 5 members in the group. The live picks up the pace again, and the lyrics match the title as it's basically a call to actually live your life, a sentiment heard plenty of times before. But the frequent references to the blue light and the blue line of our veins that keep us alive is a nice touch. He's been known to rap or sing on a song depending on what's appropriate. What I love about the rap is the back and forth of how the lines are divided. Groups with more than one rapper don't do that as much as they could. Even groups like Big Bang, where the members have an entire sub-unit album, rarely share a verse together. It adds dimension to the song, and it's fun. It reminds me a bit of the split rap section from M Black's Stay With Me. I think groups with more than one rapper should try it more often. Have you ever listened to the Baha Men's Who Let the Dog Out and think to yourself, man, I wish these lyrics were in Korean and set to swing music? 1, why would you think that? 2, your prayers have been answered in Chinese song Wolf Wolf. Is that a riddle? What is it? The lyrics are humorous and find a way of making basically stalking a girl and being a horn dog work. I think it's the instrumentation. The song sounds like it would easily be part of a musical with a bunch of dancers acting out the over-the-top lyrics, which makes the absurdity more manageable. The 70s guitar is back in Black Hole. The song mixes the sounds of romance with the lyrics of Odd Eye. This time it takes the phrase black hole, usually used to insult someone for their inability in a group, to describe how inescapable and captivating someone is. Encore is a great way to end the album. It fits the nearly every ballad song on a drama soundtrack void with its sentimentality, sweet lyrics, and swelling right before the end. I'd give the album a 9 out of 10. The album does deviate a bit from its earlier work without neglecting it entirely. I thought this album can work for people like myself and the Shinee members who were teens back when these flower boys were still singing sugary pop songs, but then they've grown a bit into their 20s and have since broadened their taste. I think the teen fans can continue to salivate over them, while the university students can appreciate tracks like View that aren't so in your face. Moreover, there are still ballads for everyone to enjoy. Hope to see you next time.